Hello and welcome to Learn the Violin, and in this week's lesson we're going to do a foolproof guide to reading violin music. Now if you're confused about how to read violin music, don't be, because it's just like reading a book or anything else, like a magazine or a newspaper. You just need to learn the rules. So this is an initial guide which was one of our most popular lessons and came out in 2012. And I hope you enjoy it, because if you can read music for the violin, then it enables you to play lots and lots of music which you wouldn't be able to do otherwise, unless you actually learn by ear. But if you can read music, you can actually have a look at it and play along almost instantly. So have a look at this, and I'll see you later. Hello and welcome to lesson 11 of Learn to Play the Violin. In this lesson I'm going to show you how to do the first steps for learning to read violin music. Now, I don't think it's very important to learn to read violin music if you want to learn by ear, because music can be learned by ear. You listen to a song, you learn how to play it. But on the other hand, if you are afraid to learn to play violin music because you think it's too difficult, then I have to tell you that in actual fact reading violin music is very simple. If you can read a book with words, then you're going to be able to read violin music, because musical notes and words are very similar, but there are a lot less musical notes than words. So when I first started to play the violin, I went to a music teacher and he taught me how to read music. This obviously cost my parents a lot of money, and what I want to do, I want to give you the initial steps of learning to read violin music for free, and to show you how easy it really is. So first of all, let's have a look at a typical scale. And this is a typical violin scale, which is a 2-octave scale for G major. The 2-octave G major scale starts with this note here, which is the open on the G string, and then it goes up with 1, 2, 3 fingers. Then it goes onto the open of the D, open, 1, 2, 3, onto the A, open, 1, 2, 3, onto the E, open, 1, 2, and then it comes all the way back down again. So it sounds like this. So when we're learning to play this music, what we have to do is to make sure that we know what fingers we have to play on what string. And how we do that is by putting these numbers underneath. Now, if you look at the first note, that is played on the open G string. first finger, which is first finger, second finger, third finger. So for these 4 notes, it's the open G, 1 finger, 2 finger, 3. Then we go on to the D, and this is an open D. Then we go 1, 2, 3. Open D, 1, 2, 3. Then we go to open A, 1, 2, 3. Onto the E. And then we come all the way back down to D, finger 1, D. That's open D. Then we go through the A, 3, 2, 1, open. 3, 2, 1, open on the D. And 3, 2, 1, open on the G. So these numbers tell you exactly where you should put your fingers on the violin. If this is the violin, this is the E, A, D and G. That's open, which is this one. That's finger 1. That's finger 2. And that's finger 3. And if we go back up here, the same thing corresponds with the music. 0, 1, 2, 3. It does exactly the same on the D, the A and the E. So this is open, 1, 2, 3, open, 1, 2, 3, open, 1, 2, 3, open, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there you have it. This is a very easy way to learn to play music. Now, every time you have a new piece, you can actually just write the notes underneath it. For example, we got this piece, which is a finger exercise, and if you look, that is O, that is 2, that is 1, and that is 3. So it's open, 2, 1, 3, open, 2, 1, 3. And here is 2, open, 3, 1. The open is on the D. Then we have open, 2, 1, 3. And so on, all the way up to the top. So for this exercise, you should find yourself G major, 2 octaves, and write down the notes as a template. And then anytime you want to read the music, you just write down what the note is. For example, this is 3 on the D string, this is 2 on the E string. Now don't worry if you can't actually read these notes straight away. You'll follow these notes very slowly, and in time you will learn to play without using this. And that's when you start to be able to read music. So I hope this lesson has been useful. This is lesson 11. And I hope you can join me for lesson 12. So from me, for now, bye-bye. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that lesson, and keep trying to learn it. This is not something that you can learn in a week, but I can assure you that there's going to be lots more lessons like this And also on site, we're going to be looking at some very simple tunes for you to learn by reading the sheet music. But thanks for watching, and from me for today, bye-bye.